apparently from the Ruiz corner, the word was one more round. So are they preparing to pull him out of it? If he has that message, maybe he's really going to try to take it to Hay in this session to see if he can break him.
If Ruiz was a young fighter, I'd be thinking about pulling him out of there, because this could have a lasting effect for the rest of your career. But he's coming towards the end of his career. He may want to stick in there and just see it out. I don't know what his feelings are, but it wouldn't be a bad idea for the corner to pull him out.
At times in there tonight, Hayes looked like $1 million. Crowd are loving it too, but he hasn't completed the job yet. You just wonder, don't you, has Britain here got a successor to Lennox Lewis, who stayed around at the top despite a couple of defeats for a decade, and then knew the right time to get out as well.
But he just keeping the range where it should be, just at arm's length. Ruiz can't get close to mess him about, to drag him into a brawl. Just been picked off as he comes forward.
He's setting little traps in there, isn't he, David Hay, for Ruiz? Lovely right hand again. He can't get his head out the way. And wasting so little, David Hay here. It's as we hoped, the becoming champion has given him something else again.
Well, we knew he would want to put a show on tonight, and he couldn't have put on a better show. Tremendous.
Ruiz nailed him with a body shot in there, but he's quickly out of that corner. In the corners, on the ropes, that's not where Hay wants to be. On the outside, he's the boss with his speed. And there hasn't been one ugly John Ruiz maul tonight.
I think he would have enjoyed making this, turning this into a maul or a brawl, but he hasn't allowed it because he's backed off out of there, not allowed him to make it messy.
Another cleverly devised strategy from Adam Booth, you'd have to say. They've worked long and hard, they've watched the tapes, they've come up with this, and they've stopped Ruiz doing what he likes to do. He's bossing the fight here, Hay. Well, they were threatening to pull him out after one more round, but they reckon he did well enough in that last session. There's Miguel Diaz on the left, been around boxing forever, works corners all over the world. His professional career rather shorter than that of John Ruiz. He fought once as a pro, one win, and quit. Training was his game, and cuts, does the lot. 8th round, here we go. Back out to work. David Hay with a big lead beyond dispute, with the knockdowns accentuating his advantage still further. How much has been knocked out of Ruiz, do you think, Jim?
Well, there's no obvious signs that he's given up on it, but I mean, it shouldn't take too many punches like that. You would imagine if he just opened up with a combination of punches, put 4, 5, 6 punches together, maybe that would finish the job. He's pot-shotting with real powerful single shots. I feel if he began putting them together, he could put an end to this.
Maybe he'll just wait in the way that Lennox Lewis always used to, till he feels he's softened up Ruiz sufficiently.
Well, I think he feels he can finish the job with one shot, and that way he's not getting involved, not taking risks. So this is a sensible way to do it. And the crowd are loving every minute of it.
Well, Hay said in every interview in the build-up to this fight he couldn't see Ruiz lasting the full 12 rounds with him. But I tell you something, Ruiz lasts the full 12 rounds with nearly everybody. Cracking right hand again, beautifully picked by Hay, chopping right hand.
See, Hay not having to do too much work at the moment because Ruiz has just slowed down that little bit, not offering the same threat he was doing here. A good left hook from Hay.
Just bounced off the chin, didn't it, of Ruiz? How did he take that? hardly blinked, came back with something of his own. Lands with the right hand. Hay quick to get himself out of trouble over there. Oh, what a big right hand. Again, Ruiz took that. That was a thunderous punch. That would have knocked down many a heavyweight.
We've seen a dozen finishing punches tonight that would have knocked out most heavyweights in the game, and Ruiz is still there, still coming forward. No praise too high for the effort this man's put in.
Well, he's made it a spectacular night out, I think, for all the fans who've paid to watch this fight. Wherever you may be watching, Hay promised fireworks. I think he's delivered. Speed again, a huge factor as it's been in so many of the big fights of the last couple of years. David Hay puts another round in the bank. Some of his work tonight has been spectacular.
Yep, all Ruiz is doing now is just carrying on with the job, trying to see it out. I wonder if he'll be thinking about pulling him out of there. It would be a wise decision. There are no signs he can get himself into this fight. He's taken some thunderous punches. His reputation is enhanced. It's well safe. He's earned his money. Wouldn't it be nice just to get him out of there? But he has his pride, and probably that's what's keeping him in there, keeping him going forward the way he's doing here, trying to make a fight of this.
Shut your eye, Dave. At the end, you sheltered and caught him with the right hand off. Right. Believe in that style and mix the sharp moves up with it.
Round 9.
Very close, that team. Adam Booth, David Hay, John Ruiz in the black trunks. Coming out again here for round 9. Of course, it's due to go 12. The World Heavyweight Championship, as recognised by the World Boxing Association, is on the line here.
I did think Ruiz would have been better at manoeuvring Hay. I mean, he's just following him round again. You think he'd be walking from side to side, try to back him into the corner, back him against the ropes. Lovely jab there from Hay. Hay just too good for him in every department.
Just a bit marked up around the face, you'd understand that from John Ruiz now. He's like a tank, isn't he? He just trundles forward. He only has one gear.
And it's certainly not reverse, is it?
That's correct. He doesn't mind that, though. His battle plan has been spot on. He has to keep his concentration now. Hey.
First little sign that he thinks this could go the distance, and he's just popping the punches now. They probably let powerful shots go just sparingly now. The World Heavyweight title's at stake here. It's in the bag. Don't do anything silly.
Yeah, there's a professional job to do. This is the 11th heavyweight championship fight that Ruiz has fought. Previous 10, he's won 4, lost 4, 1 draw against Holyfield, and a no contest when he was actually beaten by James Toney, but then Toney failed a drugs test afterwards. Speed has often beaten him before, Ruiz. Oh, tremendous punches. Right hand, then a left. He's in reverse this time, Ruiz, and they're going to put the towel in. It's over. David Hay is still the WBA heavyweight champion of the world. He's still reigning in Manchester. And tonight, he was sizzling. He sent out a message there that will reverberate around world boxing. Ruiz is stopped for only the 2nd time in an 18-year pro career, and for the first time in 14 years.
Well, we reckon that David Hay would inject some life into a poor heavyweight division. He's certainly done that. He will be huge now.
There's his mum and dad. Look at that. Oh, how proud are they? The former Boy Scout who used to knock out all the bullies around the Bermondsey area. It's still got that power, and John Ruiz doesn't half know it.
Well, David Hay proved everything tonight. Any lingering doubts that anyone could have had have gone. He is a true heavyweight champion. Tremendous performance.
There's his wife Natasha, and they've got a little boy whose name is Cassius Hay. How about that?
Well, we can imagine who his hero is, but he is a hero tonight. Wise decision from the corner. They could have made that decision at any time over the last 2 or 3 rounds. No point allowing this to go further. These were hurtful punches. These are punches that could have a lasting effect. He's a 38-year-old man, given everything he had. No signs there were any hope he could get himself into this fight. Look at these punches bouncing off his head. Thankfully, Miguel Diaz had seen enough. It wasn't enough for a referee to stop the fight because he was still competitive, but thankfully Miguel Diaz decided enough was enough.
He was on the floor 4 times, once illegally from a rabbit punch, but Hay really shone here tonight. And I tell you something, there's going to be a queue a mile long, surely, to get on a fight between one of the Klitschko brothers and David Hay. There's the moment that Miguel Diaz waved the white towel. Enough. He's good, isn't he?
Ladies and gentlemen, we have the time. 2 minutes, 1 second in round number 9. Our referee in charge, Guillermo Perez, recognizes the corner and stops the contest. He is the winner by way of technical knockout and still the WBA heavyweight champion of the world, the Haymaker, David Hay.
Glenn McCrory, how impressive was that?
It was terrific, absolutely terrific. He proved tonight he's a genuine heavyweight, he's a genuine champion, and he deserves to be top of the heavyweight tree.
Has he sent out a message to the world there, Nicky Piper?
Well, you know, anybody watching that couldn't fail to be impressed by that performance. It was a brilliant performance, and he predicted a late stoppage. It was tactically perfect, he boxed beautifully, and I don't think we can really fault him in any way.
The towel was thrown in. It was right that it was thrown in at that stage.
It was so right. Davey started to beat him up. A wicked performance, clever, used his brain, didn't just jump on him, use the speed, use the power, that big right hand over the top. Every time he hit Ruiz, he was in trouble.
And 20,000 go home thoroughly entertained.
Oh, well, what a crowd. They absolutely loved it, lived every minute of it.
Let's hear from him ringside with Adam Smith.
David Hay, an emphatic, electric performance to defend your world heavyweight title. You also predicted the late stoppage. Did it go according to plan all the way?
No, not quite according to plan. I knew it was going to be tough. I knew when I did land my bombs, I would hurt him, but I knew he's not the type of guy to get knocked spark out. You know, I punched pretty hard, but over the years he's developed a serious durability, and I knew it would go something like that. I didn't anticipate getting hit as much as I did doing that fight. But credit to John Ruiz. You don't have that many fights in 11 world title fights if you get hit easily, and he's got a good offense as well. And you know, everyone said John Ruiz wasn't an exciting fighter, but I believe I'm the most exciting heavyweight in the world, and even against John Ruiz I can make it exciting.
Yeah, David too, the only man to stop him all those years ago. Looked like you would though in that first round, but what a chin. How durable was he?
He was durable. You know, I rushed my shots a little bit. Even when I was doing it, I knew I shouldn't have been doing what I was doing. I think I could have got him out in the first round if I'd have took my time, but you know, he's an experienced guy, so I'll give him the credit. You know, training went well. I felt sharp, I felt fast. I didn't get I got cut in sparring about a month ago, so I had to stop my sparring quite early. The little nick it reopened from a little shot, but you know, I didn't get the timing in the last 2, 3, sort of fourth and third week. But you know, all credit to John Ruiz. I enjoyed the fight, I enjoyed the crowd, and at no stage in that fight did I feel like I was losing. You know, I got a couple of points taken off him in the back of the head, which is quite fair enough. It was a bit of a cheap shot by me, but you know, my adrenaline was pumping, and I got the job done.
It looked like it with the speed and the jab, a successful homecoming. Where do we go from here? Can we tempt the Klitschko brothers into some unifications?
I think so. You got to look at their last couple of opponents, pretty boring. Eddie Chambers came in looking grossly out of shape. You know, so did Chris Ariola the other day. Them guys, I think, are a disgrace to boxing. You need to come in like an athlete like myself.